The Sheriff's Office wants your help solving a case. This is from 2016. We brought you the video on Good Day Orlando. Several men caught on camera storming into a home. The suspects were accused of shooting and killing 38-year-old Christopher Perkins. And joining us now to dig more into this is Executive Director of Crimeline, Barb Bergen. Barb, always good to have you on. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
So tell us a little bit about this case. We focused on it, but what do you want people to know this morning?
Well, I think if there's a positive to this case, and there never is to any homicide, it's that we have multiple suspects. So what does that mean for us? That means we know that multiple people know, and they're never smart enough to keep their mouth shut, and they will tell people that they committed a robbery or something like that. It's not bad video. People will know and recognize some of these guys by the profile as they're going into that house. So please, everyone should take a look at this. I think there's about seven men that entered this home at the time of the robbery murder happened. You can see them coming out there in the video now. And there's a great picture of that guy right
Barb,
there.
I'm shocked. How can someone not know who that is? I mean, obviously somebody does, but that's a really, now it's not great video, but if you knew that person, you would know that's him.
Well, you know, this is better video than we typically get, but if you do know him, you're absolutely right. You would recognize him in a heartbeat. So it's a matter of, again, I always say this, you guys in the media helping us keep this story out in front of the right people. There are people in our community who know one or all or something about this homicide, and I would urge you to call us with the information at 800-423-TIPS or give the tip online at crimeline.org.
Yeah, and Barb, obviously you see these tips come in all the time, and when we hear a lot as cases get colder, and this is from 2016, you get fewer and fewer tips. So how does it work when you're 5 years out? How infrequent can these tips be, but also how important is that one small tip that might become something bigger?
That's the key, Ryan. We talk about that one piece of the puzzle, right? So today, now putting this video back out with you guys' help and the Sheriff's Office pushing it out again, there may be one person who, we've talked about it, whose life has changed, and now they're ready to come forward without being identified, be anonymous, and give Crimeline the information and help us find out and identify all of these players in this homicide.
And Barb, obviously there's emotions involved. I mean, detectives want to solve these cases. They often talk to victims of families, and they want to have closure for them as well. So there's a lot of people that have vested interest to get these tips and to solve a crime that needs to be punished.
Absolutely. You know, if you think about it, if it were your family, you'd want somebody to come forward. But the other thing I would caution is, let's not think this is probably the only crime these guys have committed. Right. If they're willing to do this, they're involved in other things. So we need to get them identified so that there are no further victims of anything, whether it be a home invasion, a robbery, or a shooting. Yeah,
Barbara, and I got to think, just that you think of another crime. If I'm that guy right there and you think they've got me on video and they can't solve me, what's to stop him from doing something else?
That's exactly right. So I'm still out here running around for 5 years later. Let's give him a new home. That's how I say, let's give him a new place to lay his head out there at the jail, okay?
Absolutely. Well, Barb, hopefully that tip comes in that can break this open. Certainly would continue to focus on these. Thanks for your time. Let's hope somebody out there, they know something and they come forward with that.
Yes, and thank you for the help of keeping it out there.
Absolutely. That is Barb Bergen, our friend, the Executive Director of Crimeline.
Right now, law enforcement across 3 local